We're just illuminating here. Don't mind. I got a new light. I'm trying her out. I don't know what's going on with my voice. But we are going to create ourselves a puffy tail. Don't mind the illumination. That is a... So, puffy tails, Easter bunnies, all the things that I can't think of. How do we do a puffy tail? So, whatever fiber you want to use. I'm going to use floss. I'm going to use 2 strands of it. You kind of want to double up. If you're doing floss, go for it. Like, that's a great one to do with this. You could do cotton embroidery. Although cotton embroidery and like pearl cotton aren't going to get so fluffy as floss and floss are going to get. Which is fine. It's sewing, you do you. There's many different, takes and preferences and all that sort of stuff. It's just going to be more like a firm ball. I can get this threaded. It's going to be more of a firm ball than it is a fluffy ball. So if you want, oh my gosh, hold on. It's like trying to walk with a drink, trying to talk while thread a needle. Here we go. Okay, so if you want like more of a fluffy thing, go like floss, I'm like combining the 2 words. Go floss or floss or something like that. If you want more firm, then go cotton embroidery or pearl cotton. Either way, here's how we do it. So we got enough, and you can play with this. It's not a hard thing to do, so go through the tutorial once, go through it a couple times, playing around with it. But you got your fiber, got a knot on the end of your fiber. You're just going to come up wherever you want that ball, and then you're going to go down. And thinking you want to make an oversized, so like think about the ball, okay? So place the ball here. You want more than less fiber at this point, okay? I've got a little friend. Goodness. God, wild world in the sewing office. So we're trying to imagine this is going to be over whatever size that you want to make, and now you're just going to do a little stitch, okay? This whole ball thing is not the most secure ever. It's not the most secure thing to do with embroidery, but having that little stitch there will help matters. So we're just going to continue this, leaving an oversized loop, and then doing just one, having an oversized loop, and then just doing one little stitch. Continue that oversized loop. And then one little stitch in between these oversized loops, and that just helps to cinch things down. Like I said, this is not the most secure thing ever. This is a very much a decorative kind of, you can handle it a little bit, but you're not going to want your kid just sitting there pulling at it, right? Like, that's not going to end well for our sweet little ball. So just keep on going. You can go in all different directions. Don't overthink this. This is a very fun, easy thing. And it's so funny, like I did this recently for Easter. I did this for a little for the tail of a bunny for Beatrice Potter, the bunny from there. And what was I saying? Oh, and it's like the whole bunny, you do all this work. I did like a little puffed carrot, all the things, right? And then you add this silly little, it's not silly, but it's just easy. Compared to all the other things, it's just easy. You add that and it's like the whole thing just magically comes together. And it's like, same with leaves, right? You do so much work into the flower, into the leaf, into the flower, like the petals, all sort of stuff. And then you add a little leaf and, it just frames everything and gives everything a really polished finish. It's kind of funny. Alrighty, so we've got ourselves, a fair amount of buildup of fluff. Potential fluff is what we have at this point. So I'm going to flip this over and just tie a knot, and now comes the fun part. You have that little wiggle, and we're just going to cut open all of these loops. Alright, and yes, it needs a little bit of polishing, or at least, okay, it's sewing, you do you. You could stop at this point, it's all good, but if you give it just like a little bit of shape, you can make a more polished, so just like a little hair trimming. Do little by little, don't go yakking away at it. You can always trim off more, but you know, adding it back on, I don't have the tutorial for that, so yeah. Just take little pieces, kind of look at it from different angles. If you want to add more loops, you can definitely add more loops for a more full puff situation. This is just fun. It's just a fun little stitch. And so there you go, that's a puff ball. Now go check out how to do a bullion, how to perfect your bullion stitch so you can make the most delicious, like luscious bullion flowers, roses. They're so fun. You can put them on buttons. They're such a fun way to embellish your garment. And if you have any questions, of course, put them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching and I hope to catch y'all next time.